Hello.
Hi, Chris. It's Kacey.
Hey, Casey. How are you?
I'm okay. How about you?
I'm okay. I'm fair now. I just talked to Kim. She gave me some wise words tonight. She talked to you about exercise and veggies and whatnot. But yeah, I'm gonna be working out. I'm gonna be working on that. I'm
Well,
serious.
well, Chris, I don't know if you really realize the gravity of your situation. I mean, when you told me you were on cholesterol medicine at your age, I mean, just wow. I mean, that's not good. Like, do you realize how serious that is if you're put on that at your age?
it was
It
mostly
means you have a
voluntary.
really horrible life expectancy.
Mm, I started it as a precaution, but as a
No,
precaution.
a doctor would not let you go on that as just a precaution because those drugs can actually hurt you if you don't need them.
Hmm. I didn't. Okay, I see. Okay, well, all right. Well, maybe yeah, I can get off the Lipitor and see how I go
No,
from
no,
there.
I mean, if you're on it, you're probably on it for a reason, Chris. I mean, your doctor wouldn't give it to you unless you really needed it. And I mean, getting off it would only hurt you. The point is that you need to get to a point where you don't need it. If you can even do that. I mean, if you're already on it, you may not be able to reverse that. I mean, this is like you're really close to, going into a hospital or something. I mean, that's scary.
Hmm. Yeah, it is scary. Hmm. It is scary.
I mean, but I don't think you realize it. Okay, did you suggest getting on these pills to the doctor, or did the doctor just suggest you getting on them?
Uh, all right, let me think back to that day. That was like I don't know. That was like about months to a year ago, something like that.
Okay, months to a year goes big difference. Big difference.
I mean, when I started on that, and my doctor. Hmm, yeah, I was just okay. Yeah, he was encouraging me for exercise, and I was doing that, and not eat so much high cholesterol type foods, and I have not been eating that much. So that, by the way,
Chris, you do eat high cholesterol foods. Well, everything you told me has high cholesterol, and sodium. Sodium plays a part in it too. I mean, that's all you eat.
yeah. Plus, also, I should mention that sometimes I've been getting up at like 12 o'clock, and I eat like 2 meals in a day.
You only eat 2 meals a day, or you eat 2 meals at once? Because I mean, I'm pretty sure your portion control is horrible too.
2 meals in one day.
That's bad. You're supposed to have like 5 little meals. That's gonna kill your metabolism too. I mean, that's one of the problems I have is that I don't eat enough. But the problem is if you eat 2 meals a day, but yet those 2 meals are able to do the amount of calories you need, that's just bad.
Hmm. Let's see. Hmm. That's left for me to think
Well, I mean,
about, and yeah.
okay, like with portions, do you actually know how much a portion of meat is?
A portion of I do not.
It's about as big of as a deck of cards. You should only
Oh,
be eating about 3 to 8 ounces.
okay. 3 to 8 ounces of meat in a day.
No, 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 for a portion.
Oh, for proportion in a day. I mean, I'm just trying to make sure I understand this here.
Um, Chris, are you
Hmm.
there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, okay, okay. Never mind. I can hear you now. Sorry. My phone's being weird. It's like on a delay.
Oh,
But no, no, like a deck of cards, that's about the size of a well, that's just an example. You can look these things up. I mean, the internet's a great tool for that.
Okay.
But I mean, okay, what would you say you eat the most? Like, what food group would you say you eat the most?
I would say that I would eat vegetables the most.
Okay, how are you going to eat vegetables the most if what you tell me is that your diet mostly consists of Hungry Man dinners and McDonald's and Wendy's?
Well, firstly, I have not eaten a Hungry Man in like over a month. I can honestly say that. I can
Okay,
honestly tell
okay,
you that.
what vegetables have you eaten this week?
I have eaten lettuce and tomato and carrots,
You do know that lettuce has
cucumber.
almost no nutritional value, right? You should be eating field greens or romaine lettuce.
I'm sorry, what was that? Something in
Lettuce
romaine
has
lettuce.
lettuce has no nutritional value. If you're going to eat it, it's just roughage. If you're going to eat it, you should be eating mixed field greens or romaine lettuce.
Oh, mixed field greens. That's what you said. Mixed field greens. Okay.
Okay, so basically what you're saying is you just eat some salads that are just thrown together. You do know that that's not necessarily healthy, right? Because even vegetables and fruits in excess can be bad for you because they have carbs and sugar.
Hmm. I see. I did not realize that. Oh, by the way, I didn't. By the way, I was checking my email. I checked my email and I checked my email twice today, and I did not receive the email with the links to the sites you recommended with the recipes and all that we talked about last night.
Okay, well, I'll resend them. I guess my email's having problems. I'll look into that.
Okay.
But still, I mean, everything needs to be in moderation, even things that you think are healthy. Okay, tell me what you ate today. We'll just start with that. What have you eaten today?
Okay. Well, I ate the side salad from Burger King, and I had a grilled chicken sandwich.
Okay, so you're still eating unhealthy.
Uh, I'm still eating unhealthy.
Yes, okay, you ate at Burger King. Right there, that should be your red flag. Nothing they have, even their salads, are healthy. Nothing. The healthiest thing they can give you is water.
I have drank plenty of water today. I drank like 5 glasses so far.
That's not even enough that you should be drinking in a
Yeah,
day.
I know I should be drinking like 8 ounce glasses or equivalent. Well, I might have miscounted. I was drinking from a 16-ounce bottle, and I refilled it. About
Is the water very cold?
yeah, it's called water. We have like bottles of water. We put it in the fridge. My mom prefers to bottle water over to tap water.
Okay, because when you drink water, you should always make sure it's really cold because even though it doesn't help a lot, it helps a little, but your body has to warm up after you drink it, and it does help with some calories. Not a lot, though, but
Okay, well
you should keep
that's good.
hydrated.
Okay, yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's good then. But anyway, yeah, the water I drank today, it's been cold. It's been
Okay, that's
cold.
good. That's good. But I mean, so all you've
Okay.
had today is a salad and a chicken sandwich. That's it.
And water, yes.
Okay, yeah, that's okay. You need to get a better eating plan. I mean, I do too. So, I mean, I'm right there with you. But of course, I don't eat fast food either. But you really, I mean, okay, is the reason you eat at Burger King because it's convenient?
That and my parents, my mom and dad, are pretty much going like there more often
Why
nowadays.
don't you guys have fresh food in the house?
We have food in the house. Well, yeah, our house is such a mess. It's been a mess for a long time, ever since I had to take furniture out of the living room and put it into the kitchen just so I could put up a Christmas tree. That was like pretty much the beginning of all that. And I had to put after they took the tree down, I put the stuff that I
Okay,
put in the
Chris,
kitchen.
Chris, your house can't be so bad that you can't have food in your fridge.
I mean, we do have food, and we have like three refrigerators, two downstairs, one upstairs, and they all have food in them.
Why do you need 3 refrigerators?
I don't know why my mom and dad needed 2 refrigerators downstairs, but we got the one upstairs.
Okay, well, okay. Okay, then what okay, then if you have food in those fridges, why don't you guys cook? Why don't you guys make them? I mean, or even,
Yeah,
even some
my father does most of the home cooking really at this point. And
Okay,
it's
well,
like
what types of
to.
things does he cook? Like, what did he make last time he cooked?
He makes some pretty good soups and stews. Sometimes pasta.
Okay.
You're welcome to call him at any time on the home phone and talk and introduce yourself to him and talk to him if you want to.
I thought you told me to wait, that you didn't want me to talk to him yet.
Wait. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I did tell you to wait. Yeah, wait till maybe about Thursday or Friday. Yeah, because I was like, last week I told you about that, almost a week ago now.
Okay. Well, you just remind me of that, and we'll go from there.
Okay.
But yeah, your eating habits really need some reformers. I mean, has your doctor talked to you about your life expectancy?
My doctor, I cannot.
Do you even know what a life expectancy is?
I do have an understanding what life expectancy is. It's a rough estimate of how long the person's going to live.
Okay, I'm impressed. But have they talked to you about that?
Yeah, my doctor has not talked to me about my life expectancy.
Okay.
So I have no idea about that.
Okay. Well, okay. What? Since you mentioned I talked to Kim, yeah, I've talked to her because, like, one of the things I first noticed is the way you carry yourself. And it looks like you're putting a lot of weight on your joints, especially your elbows and your knees. And that could be bad. Are you stretching them? 'Cause you need to for your ligaments.
Yeah, I do stretch. I stretch my arms out. I can
Okay,
hold them out.
what type of stretches do you do?
Basic
Like,
stretches, like knee bends. I do those, and arm stretches. Yeah,
well, I mean,
that's the basics.
are you doing any type of resistance stretching, like putting your palm against a wall and stretching your arm straight out and then pushing?
Wait, putting my arm against my ball.
A wall, Chris, a wall.
Oh, oh! You mean like in pushing something? No, I haven't. I have not thought about that.
Well, because I mean, the stretching that you're probably thinking of aren't stretches you need to do. Like when you stretch, you need to have some sort of resistance so you can feel a stretch. And that lets you know that you are exercising your ligaments and that they're going to stay healthy because that's what attaches your bone to bone. And that's what you need to have.
Okay.
Like if you can't feel that stretch, that's not good. I mean, maybe you should get a gym membership. Like your doctor can help you fill out some paperwork for a discount.
Good. My doctor can help you get a discount on a gym membership.
If you medically need it, your doctor can help you with a lot of things.
I should definitely. Yeah, I will definitely bring that up with Dr. McGovern next time I talk to him.
All right, that's good.
Okay.
But I mean, because like the way you carry your arms, it just shows that you have a limited range of motion, and that worries me because I want you to be healthy.
Carry my arms around.
Yeah, I'll have to show you sometime. But the way you hold them, it's like I'd have to just show you. But it shows that you have a limited range of motion, and you could probably do very well with a lot of better stretching. I mean, there's something like you can even just put your arms in a praying position. So you have your palms to your palms and hold your arms across from you, and that's actually a great way to stretch, and it helps your elbow and your wrist.
Huh. Really, keep my praying hands vertical while my arms are horizontal?
No, no, you want to put your hands together like you're praying in front of you, and
Huh?
you want to keep your arms straight so that they're just going right out in front of you. Like you want them to be perpendicular to your body. You want okay?
Okay, yeah, I can visualize that. Yeah, I'm understanding you.
Okay. But
Okay.
yeah, you could totally benefit from that because I do want you to be healthy. So yeah, we definitely have to find a time where we can go jogging, right?
Yeah, sure. Next time we get the chance to, come visit, yeah, I'd be happy to go jogging with you.
That would be awesome. We should totally do it. A
All
nice
right.
5 mile jog, right? We got to get those beats per
Wait
minute
a minute.
up.
Wait a minute. 5 miles?
Yeah, 5 miles is really easy. That's like beginner stuff. Well, if you want, we could do 2.5 miles, but no, that's really beginning stuff. I mean, if you can't do that, there you need that's not good at all.
I mean, it's just like, 5 miles. Yeah, it does sound like an exaggeration in my head at this point.
It's only 5 miles. It's not like I'm asking you to run a marathon. And it's not like we'd be sprinting. We'd just be like doing nice, easy jogging. Just
Yeah, okay. Yeah, Kim suggested that I get a sports bra because I just know that if I'm going to start jogging, I'm going to feel my man boobs bounce.
well, this is why you're doing it to get rid of them. I mean, just wear a jacket on top or an extra shirt. There should be no problem. I mean, as long as I mean, no one's gonna care, really. I mean, who
Yeah,
do you think goes out jogging? People who need to lose weight. You're not gonna be the only one.
yeah, okay. Would you recommend I wear a sports bra? Because Kim's recommending at this point.
They make okay. Yes, you should. I
Okay.
mean, if you are really that worried, those will keep them down, and you probably should go out and get one soon.
I'm sorry. What was that last statement?
You should go out and get one soon if you want. Because I mean, if you're really worried about 5 miles, then you should go
Yeah.
practice without me.
Okay. Yeah.
And then that way, when I'm there, you could be ready.
All right. Yeah. Mm. Let me ask you though. When I go shopping for a sports bra, I'm gonna get my tugboat later this week. So I'll probably do you recommend I go to Walmart or a store at the mall? What questions would you recommend I ask for when I go shopping for a sports bra when I'm being assisted?
Well, you don't need to
like
be assisted. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. Most of them are in small, medium, large, and extra large sizes. So you just get one that fits. Or you can go to like a Sports Authority or some type of sports store, and they have them. But I mean, the sizes aren't complicated. It's not like a real bra size.
Yeah, okay, I can see that. Yeah. Mm, okay, well, let me ask you from your point of view. You've seen me in person. Would you say I'm like a medium large or extra large? Because I'm pretty sure I'm not a small.
Um, well, grab the large and the extra large and try them both on and just see whichever one fits.
Okay, so yeah, you're saying that I'm pretty much a large at best. Okay.
Well, I mean, if what I'm saying is if you're really trying to also get into like a sports brand or something, they're going to be designed for women unless you can find the ones that are designed for men. I mean, there are gym things like that that are designed for men, but you'd have to go to like a sports store or something. So I mean, just I'd always try a bigger size first because it's easier to go down than it is to go up. So try you have a Dick's Sporting Goods near you, right? Try there.
Yeah. Okay. I'll try there.
I mean, what? Okay, like the shirts you wore when you met me. What sizes are those? Like,
Um,
what size is your striped shirt?
yeah, I think that was. Oh wait a minute, shoot, I have it right in front of me. My favorite striped shirt. Um, yeah, I see the L. Yeah, I think it's an XL though because it's the S is worn out. Yeah. So yeah, that's an XL right there.
You said it's an extra large because I mean, it seemed a bit snug on you last time I saw you. So
Hmm.
maybe you're like a 2X or a 3X.
Oh, well, that sounds like an. Oh,
There's not
okay.
that's not bad. I mean, it really isn't. But I mean,
Okay. I mean, it just sounds bad. I don't know.
no, it
You
doesn't. I
know.
mean, you can't let those things have power over you.
Yeah. Yeah. You're right. Yeah, it shouldn't let them have power over me. Hang on a second. Currently wearing a shirt that's a bit looser fitting than
Okay,
that
yeah, go see the size.
one. I'm putting off right now for the particular tag here. Oh yeah, this one says XL.
Okay, well,
So I,
then I would start there. I would start with extra larges.
okay. Am I making a double XL and a triple XL sports bra?
Yes.
Wow.
I mean, girls have breasts. I mean, even if a girl's
Yeah.
really skinny but they're large, she's not going to fit into a small. I mean, come on,
Yeah.
Chris.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I'm sorry. It just kind of caught me off guard since I'm a guy. And then I don't know if I was like a bigger guy. Yeah, but most they were originally meant for women, but then guys caught on. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm cool.
Right.
Okay.
So,
Mm,
anything on your mind besides that?
um. Yeah, okay, I can say a little bit. Okay, I talked to my father today about writing up the list of questions he was going to suggest for going to see for Social Security people about the job and the housing and all that. But he was
Uh-huh.
like, oh no, I'm planning to going down there with you tomorrow afternoon. So yeah,
Maybe your
I mean,
father doesn't have any faith in you. Maybe he thinks you're going to mess it up. But you know what? You should tell him, look, Dad, I know that you want everything to go well, but it's going to look better on me if I do this. Like, if he wants to take you, that's fine. Like, if he wants to drive, but they're not going to take you seriously if you have your father there. Because then they're going to be like, why are you even bothering?
yeah, I think I might be underselling myself a little bit anyway, but um, yeah, I wouldn't even be sure. I'm not. I just don't feel like even with the basic questions that we have talked about before. I feel like there could be more questions that are like more appropriate. And plus, my father has proven himself to be more of definitely going down to getting the nitty gritty of the details. And
But still, if you let him talk all the time and not you, they're going to think he's doing this for money. They're not going to take you seriously. They're going to think you're trying to abuse the system. And you
yeah,
don't want that, do you?
yeah, I do not want that. But yeah, but yeah, sure, I can do most of the talking because it's my thing. I can do most of the talking.
Well, I
Just
mean,
don't
they're
know
going to
what
be
the
talking
question.
to you. They're not even going to want to talk to your father. Your father has nothing to do with it. You're 27. I mean, if they're talking to him and not you, then they totally see you as absolutely disabled. And there's no point in doing it anyway. They're going to want to talk to you. They're going to be asking you questions. They're not going to talk to him. The most
Yeah,
that they would talk to him about is if he's your caregiver.
yeah,
And
okay, yeah,
and you want to be more able-bodied than that.
I do. I do want to be more able-bodied than that. I do.
That's good. That's a good attitude to have.
Okay. Yes. Anyway, I'm going down. I'm going down there. I guess my father will be there for support. I'll do most of the talking, and I'll try to ask I'll ask as many questions as I can think of. Try to keep him just in the background, or just like I don't know, a piece of a decoration.
What?
I don't know. Just being a. I said decoration.
Okay.
Anyway, I'll do most of the talking. I'll ask him as many questions as I can think of. And if I run short on questions, then I'm pretty sure that he'll vote the boy. I mean, you have given me, and you and Kim have both given me information. So it's like I can at least have a start of what I'm looking for to find more information of, like the work ticket or the trial period.
Right.
Yeah,
and
then
remember,
also,
you can get an extended trial period, so don't let them sell you short.
okay, extended trial period. Okay, and then about them vouching for my housing benefits. Oh, by the way, my mom told me further about the financial aid situation back in the beginning of my Piedmont days.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's like, they have there actually wasn't point in that even during the stress, but they remember. Yeah, they actually tried applying for we actually tried applying for the financial aid, but it was like, we had more money back. It was like as if we had more money back then, and we just did not qualify. We had more money back then than we do nowadays.
But it goes off of income. So were they working?
Yeah, they were. Yeah, my mom was working over at First North American National Bank back then, and then she retired a few years later.
Your mom had to be working a lot for you to not even get student loans. I can't see a reason you wouldn't qualify unless there was something wrong with the taxes or something, like they weren't being done correctly.
Well, yeah, there might, yeah, probably, but I don't know. That's almost
Probably. I
20
hope
years.
not. That's tax fraud. You can get in so much trouble for that.
I don't know. I don't know all. I don't claim to know all the information. I'm just right now just going along with. I'm just
That's really
my
weird, though, because
mom.
even if you couldn't get financial aid, you should have been able to get student loans,
Hmm,
like the government ones. You should have at least gotten something.
yeah, yeah, but yeah, I think it's between the financial aid forms, student loans. Yeah, we filled out. Yeah, we
Maybe your
filled. I think
parents
it's.
just didn't want to do them, and that's why they told you that. Because that's really strange. Because I mean, your mom would have had to have been making so much money for you not to qualify.
Well, I don't know all the details. That was like over. That was like about 9 years. 9 years ago. So I can't remember. I don't remember all those details. It just kind of like flew by. Plus, I was still in the midst of confusion, still recovering from the back graduation, and whole going to college, starting to get used to that. Those were stressful times.
Well, I mean, that's adulthood. What did you think being an adult was going to be? It's never going to get better.
Yeah, and plus, but also I was 18.
Yep, that would be an adult.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, there are some places where it's like they say like 16 you're an adult then. Some places say that.
No, no. Where is that?
Yeah, but I'm just
In
saying though.
America, that's not true.
I mean, when I turned 21, I definitely felt more like an adult. After I turned 21, than when I did when I was 18 at a time.
Well, just
Sorry,
because
when
you
I
are an
was
adult doesn't mean you feel like one. We've discussed this before. But seriously, where are people of age at 16? Where did you hear that from?
Oh yeah, I was looking up a while back. I was looking at like age of consent. And
Age of consent is not an adult thing, Chris.
Well,
you're still not an adult with age of consent. Age of consent is bullshit. If you're under 18, people who are older than 18 have no right to be with you or touching you or anything like that. You're not mature enough.
Well,
why were you looking up age of consent?
I don't know. I was just making sure that I don't remember. Let me think.
Chris, that's wrong. You weren't thinking of trying to date a 16-year-old, were you?
No. I mean, but also, like, in some states, they don't even say, they think it's like a year or two over that would be the legal age of consent for that state. But yeah, it was 18 for Virginia, and that's what I wanted to learn anyway.
So, since you think it's okay, would you date a 16-year-old?
No, I would not date a 16-year-old.
Then why were you looking at those laws?
I was looking up just for the state of Virginia, and then I just happened to see all the other states along with it.
Well, I mean, even right now, an 18-year-old would be too young for you.
Yeah, at this point, yeah. An 18-year-old would be too young for me. I agree with you. I mean, I was also in my early days. I think this was like, yeah. Looking that up, that was like a few years ago, like mid sweetheart searches at this point.
Wait, so you were considering someone age of consent, Chris? That's pedophilia.
No. I was never considering 16. I swear, hand to God.
Then why would you even be looking it up?
I was just looking it up for Virginia, making sure that 18 was the age of consent.
18 is when you're an adult. Age of consent has nothing to do with being an adult, like I said. Well, look, like, how young would you go right now? What is your ideal girlfriend age range?
Right now, the youngest I would date would be 21.
That's 6 years apart. Don't you think that's, I mean, I guess it could be worse, but don't you want someone more your speed?
I don't know why I want. I'm still a virgin. I'm still learning.
Dating does not equal sex. Just because you're a virgin doesn't mean you can't think of who you want to date. Are you serious? Do you think dating means you get to have sex?
Eventually. I've heard the rule of thumb, though, is like, after date number 3, then maybe.
What?
I don't know. I heard it on television.
Because a girl goes out with you 3 times, she should have sex with you like she's obligated to? That's what? No. If somebody did that to me, I'd smack them, and I call them a pervert. You have sex when you're emotionally ready. That's horrible. No, get that out of your head.
I can't get that out of my head, but I'm just saying that's what I learned from television.
You can have relationships and never have sex. You know that, right? Besides, you shouldn't have sex until you know that you could. I mean, you've got to be sure about that person.
Yeah, I know. I understood that part.
I mean, don't you want to love someone first?
Yeah, I do.
I mean, where'd you get that from? Like TV or something?
Yeah, I told you. Yeah, television. I've heard a lot of it from television, movies, whatever. That sort of thing.
Like which shows? Which television shows?
I don't remember. It's like, comedy. They were like comedies or something like that.
Okay, so that should tell you. It's a comedy. Comedies aren't real. They're meant to be funny and ironic. I can't believe you thought that. I mean, Chris, what? No. That's just disrespectful to girls, too. I mean, they don't owe you anything just because you went on a date with them. You're supposed to be there because you enjoy the pleasure of their company and because you like them, not because you think on the 3rd date you're going to get some. Do you think about that? Do you think about me like that?
No, I do not think of you like that. I mean, you definitely are genuine. You are sweet. I definitely would like to be with you more often. But it's like, I would not ask you unless you felt ready to.
But still, Chris, you're lying to me. You just told me that it's the third date and then bam.
No, it was an idea. It was just a theory. And
That's
theories
not a theory. That's a horrible theory.
Yeah, it is a horrible theory.
I mean, but you need to stop equating relationships with sex. Sex is sex. Relationships are not. You can have sex without a relationship, and you can have a relationship without sex. But I mean, I really wouldn't recommend the one night stand sex without relationship thing. But I mean, most people wait like a long time, like months time, or until they get married.
Waiting. Yeah. You know what? It just brings up to my mind. The fact that I've waited. It's been like over 6 years now since I started the sweetheart search. And
Well, you shouldn't search for it because when you're not looking for things, things happen to fall into your lap like that.
Yeah, but the point is, though, I waited a long time.
Well, you know that God wants you to wait until you're married. I mean, do you ever think about that? I mean, I think girls would find that admirable if you were going to wait till marriage.
Yeah, but it hurts.
Why would it hurt? I mean, you can have a relationship and companionship without sex. You don't need sex. Sex is not going to make you feel better. If you are looking for sex to fill an emotional gap in yourself, you're going to be sorely disappointed. It's just going to make you feel worse. I mean, if all you want is that physical rush, just do it yourself.
Yeah, I've actually died to myself so many times, even with a hug up, even with a inflatable plastic.
Whoa!
Doll.
TMI.
Yeah. Okay. But anyway, I've done it so much. It's like I can't even feel that much of a rush from it. Doing it to myself like that.
Well, maybe that is part of your sexual drive. I mean, you should feel pleasure from it.
I did for a long time, but then I don't know. Just like
Okay,
my body
so
got
you
used
feel
to
nothing
it.
now?
No, I do feel it. Like when I'm near a woman, I definitely feel it then. And sometimes
When you're near a woman, I thought you were a virgin.
I am a virgin. I've never had sex.
Then what do you mean by near a woman? I mean, obviously, I don't think you mean you do that near a woman.
No. I meant when ow, crap. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore.
Okay, well, just calm down. I mean, don't raise your voice at me. We should be adults and being able to have a civil conversation about this.
Yeah, well, I mean, I give you respect, though. I've moved the phone away from my head when I shouted
I
that out.
appreciate it.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, I just felt under pressure. And concerning the socialness, and
Well, I thought you were comfortable with me.
I am comfortable with you, but I'm just saying, like, during a long time where where it was just me and I was lurching for a woman or any woman, who's willing to give.
I think maybe you're holding that to a standard that you're never going to be able to accomplish. Like, I think that you're holding it to a standard to where if you actually get it, you're going to be disappointed. I mean, you need to lower the bar a little bit. I mean, maybe you just need some friends. Maybe you just need to get out there more. Maybe join a singles group or something.
I'm not even sure if that would be good for me. Or wait a minute, maybe I'm mixed up. I don't know. I feel confused.
Well, being confused is nothing to be ashamed of.
Mm. Yeah, stress and confusion are a bad combination.
Yes, but you need to be able to keep them in check and to get through them. That's part of being an adult, is pushing through everything, because you're going to be stressed. You're going to be confused. It's going to happen. But what's going to matter is what you do to push through that.
Yeah.
But I mean,
You're
yeah,
right.
like sex isn't going to solve all your problems. It's just not. It's not going to make everything magically better. In fact, sex opens up so many doors, it can cause problems, especially emotional problems. I mean, because then that's as involved as you can get with somebody. And if you're not ready for it, it's going to cause a lot of shit. Like, don't you think I wish I had waited now? I mean, look at everything that's happened to me. I wish I waited.
But I've heard in places where if you, I'm sure if you talk to your pastor at your church,
Chris,
I think there's like
Chris,
a
I know
thing where
you're
they
talking
dunk you the.
about born again virgins. That's a load of
Oh yeah.
bullshit. That's trendy teen shit that they do to make you feel better, but it doesn't erase the fact that you've done it. I'm sorry. You're gonna have to keep that between you and God. But I mean,
Okay, well,
just
it's just I
because,
heard that. Okay, it's just I heard that on television as well. I remember hearing on an episode of King in the Hill. It's just I'm
well,
just
once
throwing it
again,
out
Chris,
there.
that's a comedy and a TV. You can't. They were making fun of it. They were making fun of people who think born again virgins really makes them pure. No, you still did it. That's still your mistake, and you're gonna have those emotional scars all your life. Or the memories even. I mean, it doesn't make you anything. You're still you.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're not having fun, even, doing it yourself, maybe sex isn't for you right now. Maybe you just need companionship. I think you're confusing sex with companionship.
So many things are confusing. Speaking of confusion, I've used to confuse Michael Jordan with Michael Jackson.
Okay, that's weird, but I don't know what that has to do with this situation. You shouldn't keep changing the subject like that.
I know. I'm just saying, talking about confusion. I'm just saying I've confused things before. Things confused
Okay.
people before.
Okay, but
Okay.
that's a little different than this. This is confusing um terms and ideas. Like I don't know. Just I think what you need is companionship and friends. I mean, you're putting sex on this pedestal, and people who do that get sorely disappointed. And I mean, what happens if you do it and then you regret it? You should definitely wait until you find someone that you absolutely know. And it's not going to be on the third date.
Yeah.
I mean, you've even said it's not fun. I mean, maybe deep down what you want isn't sexual type fun, just, being with other people.
Let me rewind on that topic though. Actually, lately I have been actually been able to enjoy it. Masturbation. I've actually been able to enjoy it because I've actually had a girl to put in my head to fantasize doing that with. For a long time, I have been doing it. Where I did not have a woman to fantasize that with, and then eventually that waned out to be no fun, and then actually, yeah. And then I started talking to the girls on the internet, and then from the pictures they sent me, that started to get a little more fun. And then they went out, and I got no fun, and it was like a yo-yo thing.
Maybe that's your body's way of saying that you're just being lustful, and that's why it stops being fun, because there's nothing emotional about it. Like, sex should not just be physical, it should be emotional and physical.
Yeah. So I actually did feel emotions for those girls before they left me, or I found out they were trolls.
Well, I can't help you with that. You've got to be more careful with that. But I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah, I've learned from my mistakes.
if I guess you do it now, if you have someone you think of now, I mean, are you emotionally attached to that person?
Yes, I can honestly say I do feel emotionally attached.
Okay. Well,
Yeah,
maybe you should concentrate on being that person's friend and, getting to know them.
yeah,
I mean, you can't just go straight to that. I mean, I'm happy it's working out for you. That's good. That's a good sign, but it shouldn't be all about that.
I understand, and I will continue thinking about maintaining friendship, and then let it all come when it
Well, I mean, what
happens
happens if it never
emotionally.
comes?
Then I guess it just doesn't. I mean, it's just that depends on how my friend, who's been like an angel to me, feels at that time.
Yeah, I mean that's it, but I mean, you've got to be prepared. I mean, I don't know, just this isn't the way to go about it.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you, and I appreciate it. I appreciate it all.
You're
Your
welcome.
guidance.
Well, I just want what's best for you.
Thank you.
I mean, you're a great friend, and I hope nothing changes.
Mm, yeah, thank you. You have been like an angel to me.
Um, okay. Cool. Um,
I mean, your guidance and all. It's just like yeah. It's like that a guardian angel would
well,
guide you through.
well, that's going to be my
Something
job.
like that.
I'm going to be a nurse. I'm going to be helping people. So, that's just what I do. I would do it for anyone.
That's good. Mm.
Well, anyway, it's getting late and I have school, so why don't I let you go and I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Okay, just send me the email with the links to the recipes and all that.
Yeah, I'll try to redo it. If not, I'll do it after school tomorrow.
Okay. I'll talk to you later, Kacey.
Okay, talk to you later, Chris. Bye.
Bye. Bye.